Hey guys, it's Kazlo again, and we're back with some more Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. It's a little bit of a tongue twister of a title. Last time, we kind of came back to our own planet while Aurelia, Emma, and Emerson all stayed aboard the Charles de Gaulle, which ended up getting attacked. And they had to self-destruct, and they landed back on the planet, but we don't really know that. And Relia got captured. So right now we're getting ready to do a military operation because we just think Relia is safe. So I'm probably going to do these little cutscenes real quick, okay.
Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
And then we'll go back to hunting things down.
Did Master Camus instruct you in the ways of the sword too?
No. We often exercised together at the training hall, but I never actually learned how to use a sword. I've always been more interested in signaturgy, most likely because of my mother.
Oh, was your mother a signaturge?
Yes. She died when I was still a small child, however, so I only learned about her past secondhand.
Sorry. It must be difficult for you to talk about this.
No, it's all right. I remember tripping and hurting myself, and my mother comforting me until it got better. I also remember being mystified by this, but it also made me very happy.
Alright, that should be it. I gather everybody back together. But, I'm just gonna head out and head to our next location. I actually looked to see, apparently I'm on chapter 6. There's no like real designations for chapters that you can really tell, but there's only like 8 chapters of the game, so I'm actually really close to being done apparently, which is crazy because I haven't felt like I've done that much. And I'm just going to try and avoid enemies on my way down to the tunnel over there.
Once we're beyond Sword of You, we should head southwest to find the Western Decov Tunnel.
This is quite the little run we've got here. I was also looking, apparently there's a lot of like side tracking you can do throughout the game, but the game never really tells you that you can. So unless you knew better, you'd just be continuing on with the story like I have been. So I'm probably just going to try and finish up the story. I don't really care too much about anything else. Save if we go left. Or I guess we have to go that way. Okay, straight and then down.
close to perfect as it gets.
Woo! Feels good to be so strong.
That wasn't even worth the
A
effort.
decisive win with minimal casualties.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
Could have been worse, I guess.
Done.
There's no treasure chest or anything. That sucks.
As close to perfect as it gets.
Why can't they all be? You can count on me.
Another try.
Now my
A
clothes
warrior
are all
must
dirty.
continue to hone his skills.
Think you're so strong, try to withstand this! Think you're so strong, try to withstand this!
love
Must
learning.
use this gift to
I
protect
am without
others.
limits.
So I can save after that. Oh, a couple little mini bosses there. Alright. See what's around the corner up here. Okay.
We should head northeast. That way, we'll arrive at the far end of Eastern Tracur, and we can rendezvous with the other members of the detachment. Okay.
All soldiers form up! Don't let the enemy use their gleaming sticks. If by chance you do, don't let them hit you. No matter what. Those weapons may be intimidating when wielded by a group, but they're nothing individually. Remember, we have chosen this plan precisely because it provides the main force a strategic advantage. Should we fail, all it will provide them is a swift death. Now go and do us proud! We shall now commence Operation Snake Eyes. All units, move out!
Okay, guess he can't be used as a store, even though he shows up as one.
Lady Brunelli, Fidel, Miki, let's move.
That's, oh, hey.
Wait until the battle starts. First, we have Fidel, concentrate on the enemies in front of you. Mission accomplished. We weaken the enemy forces. Not the time for talking.
What are you doing? There are hardly any of them! And trample them if you have to!
Think you're so strong, try to withstand this!
Form a wall around me! Do your duty and protect me!
Just ran off.
Much of the enemy is lost.
Together we'll show them the wrath of
That might just work.
Rasulian soldiers have been spotted infiltrating the eastern gates. We'll be caught between two separate forces if we don't do something.
I'll show those plane squatters mercy this time! Come on, you bastards! Let's bolt!
You promised us!
I'm sorry.
If you're not gonna punch the living daylights out of them, then I definitely will. What are you doing? Why won't you let me at them?
Punching them won't solve any of our problems, Miki. The only thing it'll prove is that your fist can bruise just like anyone else's.
What are we going to do now?
It seemed as if we vastly underestimated the extent to which Kronos values Relia. We never thought they would go to such lengths to obtain her. And as you already know, we have neither our ship nor a clue as to her whereabouts.
Great, so we can't do anything.
I assure you that rescuing Relia is just as important to the Federation as it is to you.
So you'll help us pry her from their clutches?
Of course.
Sadly, we have no leads.
Did you also lose all that stuff along with your ship?
What stuff?
You know, the data we retrieved from the laboratory before it exploded. Do you still have any of it?
Oh, how unlike me. That completely slipped my mind.
I guess I got mentally tripped up too. So, we might have something after all, huh?
We'll go right to the Symbological Research Facility and review the data there.
How long will that take?
1 or 2 hours at most.
Please don't come back empty-handed.
I won't.
Okay, then let's reconvene in this room when we're done.
Situation permitting, I'll also lend a hand.
Thank you.
They left behind some transmissions between them and another facility.
What's that mean for us?
It means there's someone else involved.
I see. So you're implying that the enemy must have at least one more base of operations besides that research facility.
Is Relia there?
I can't say for sure. It is, however, worth investigating. Even if we don't find her, we'll likely come away with some helpful information anyway.
The unfortunate thing is we haven't identified its location.
But you know where to start, right? Let's hear it.
Very well. All signs point to Kronos engaging in the study of symbometrics.
Symbometrics?
We have techniques that resemble what the people on your planet have termed signaturgy, but we call them symbology. Examining those techniques scientifically and systemizing them is called symbometrics. Regrettably for us, Kronos' advancements in this field make us seem like barbarians by comparison.
So you can't analyze them?
Sadly, no.
Wow. From my point of view, you two can do almost anything.
We have no recourse since there is no database from which to draw precedent. Also, I'd venture your planet's signaturgy is almost as advanced as our symbology.
You think so?
If my theory is correct, then we could analyze the various energy wave patterns emitted by signaturgical techniques and run them past the quad scanner's AI, which might allow us to detect some waves that Kronos' symbology-based equipment could not. Fiore, would you be willing to impart the full extent of your signaturgical knowledge to us for this purpose?
If you were just a nosy scholar, my only response would be 3 swift kicks to the shins. But for Relia's sake, I'll do it.
Thank you so very much.
I'm getting butterflies in my stomach just thinking how my knowledge could open up a new world to everyone.
Then I shall get started on the recording process immediately. Afterwards, I'll set to analyzing all the information we obtained. A word of caution, though. Depending on the volume of data, the process could take an exceedingly long time.
Well, it is what it is. No helping that. So how much time do you think you'll need?
I assume one night will be sufficient.
A whole night.
It would only be an instant if we had our ship.
There's no need to get anxious now. Let's get some sleep and then reconvene on the morrow.